Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Quest Diagnostics Scouting Report. Good health starts with knowing. Here with Steve Zakuani. I'm Nick Firchau. Busy week continues for the Seattle Sounders. They're on the road on Sunday at Sporting Kansas City. Kickoff is noon Pacific. It's on ESPN as well as local radio. Cairo, 97.3 FM, and El Rey, 1360 AM. And Steve, the big story for the Sounders going into this game is no Osvaldo Alonso, who will sit out this game with yellow card accumulation. He's actually had an incredible year this year after some rumors that he might be traded during the offseason coming into 2016. What have you seen from Ozzy this year?
You know, he's been back to his very best. The first 2 or 3 years he was with this franchise, he was the best holding mid in the whole league. And then people thought he lost it. The injuries, the age, years playing on turf, maybe caught up to him. There was talk of being moved in the offseason. But he's responded in a way only Osvaldo Alonso can respond. He's back to his very best. And I think what's been highlighted more this year isn't just his off-the-ball stuff, where defensively he's winning tackles and intercepting the other team's best player. He's actually been very good on the ball. He starts a lot of the Sounders' attacks. His long passing is very underrated. His short passing is very underrated as well. I just think Osvaldo Alonso is reminding us all just how key of a player he is. The best all-around player, you could argue, in Major League Soccer going forward and defending. And he's going to be a massive miss because there's no like-for-like replacement. And if you put 2 or 3 guys in that position, you maybe can't even feel what he brings.
Got to assume that Christian Roldan is the guy who will likely step in that holding midfielder role. He's done it before for Osvaldo Alonso and played pretty well. But you look at these numbers, Christian Roldan's going to struggle to match these numbers that Alonso's put up this year. He's leading the league here in successful passes, passing accuracy over 91%, Steve. That's pretty amazing. Touches, and second in the league in tackles won. So he's really doing it all for the Sounders there in the midfield. He will be missed on Sunday against Sporting Kansas City. Now, Sounders going up against an SKC team that's been pretty vulnerable in recent weeks, especially on the back line. Some bad giveaways, some mental mistakes. What do you see from Sporting Kansas City? You know,
normally you think about Sporting Kansas City, they're always a very solid team, very physical. They defend well and they kind of build from there. They haven't given up too many goals this year, but the ones they have given up, there's been so many just individual errors. Ike Opara at the moment is being favoured to the US international Matt Beasler, but Ike has made some shocking mistakes in recent weeks. The goal he gave up against Frank Lampard for NYCFC was just a really bad giveaway. He repeated that again a few weeks later against Colorado, and so maybe he's a guy who's short on confidence. For the Sounders, when you're going into a place like Kansas City, you always expect a tough game. The difference, I think, this time, the Sounders should feel optimistic is you probably will be given a golden opportunity by KC's defense, and it's up to you to take it.
And Clint Dempsey also returns to the lineup this weekend for the Seattle Sounders after missing that big game against the Portland Timbers. So we'll see if the Sounders can capitalize and maybe put some goals on the board against Sporting Kansas City. Don't miss the game. It's on Sunday, 12 p.m. Pacific on ESPN as well as on local radio. Cairo, 97.3 FM, and El Rey, 1360 AM. For Steve Zakuani, I'm Nick Firchau. Thanks for watching the Scouting Report.